Palantir, the company that sounds like something straight out of The Lord of the Rings, has been one of the most controversial and misunderstood tech stocks on the market. Some people think it's the next Google of AI, while others say it's an overpriced hype train that's destined to crash. So, before we dive into why Palantir's stock has been on a roller coaster, let's first break down what this company actually does and why it's so unique. Palantir's origin story: spy tech, billionaires, and a lot of data. Palantir was founded in 2003 by a group of visionaries, including Peter Thiel, the co-founder of PayPal, one of the first investors in Facebook, and a guy who somehow looks like a Bond villain and a Silicon Valley genius at the same time. Alex Karp, the eccentric CEO with wild hair who says things like, "We are the most important company in the world that nobody understands." Stephen Cohen, a computer science prodigy who helped build Palantir's core technology. Nathan Gettings, a tech mastermind specializing in big data. The original idea? Build software to help governments fight terrorism by analyzing mountains of data that humans could never process manually. After 9/11, U.S. intelligence agencies realized they needed better ways to detect threats. Enter Palantir, which developed AI-powered tools capable of finding patterns in massive amounts of data, predicting possible terrorist activity, helping agencies like the CIA, NSA, and FBI track bad guys. It worked. Palantir quickly became the go-to AI partner for the U.S. government, handling everything from counterterrorism to cybersecurity. What does Palantir actually do? And what is AIP? At its core, Palantir is a data powerhouse. It helps organizations, whether they're governments, militaries, or Fortune 500 companies, make sense of insane amounts of data using AI-driven insights. It has three main products: Gotham, originally built for intelligence and military operations. Think Mission, impossible but real. Foundry, designed for big corporations. Used by companies like BP, Merck, and Airbus to optimize supply chains, logistics, and operations. Apollo, a cloud platform that allows Palantir's software to run on any infrastructure, including classified military networks. But the biggest game changer? AIP, Artificial Intelligence Platform. AIP is Palantir's next-generation AI system that allows organizations to automate decision-making, deploy AI-powered military and business strategies, integrate with any existing infrastructure. This is why Palantir is such a big deal. It's not just another AI company, it's an AI infrastructure provider. If OpenAI's ChatGPT is like an AI assistant, Palantir's AIP is an AI general that runs the entire army. So why has Palantir's stock dropped? Despite its incredible technology, Palantir's stock has been a wild ride. From an IPO price of around $10, it skyrocketed to possibly $45 in early 2021, then crashed back down to earth. Why? The hype cycle crash. Back in 2021, AI was possibly the hottest thing in tech. Investors possibly threw money at any company that mentioned machine learning in their earnings call. Palantir, with its military contracts, secret of tech, and cutting-edge AI, was possibly seen as an unstoppable force. People bought in, a lot. But the problem? Wall Street loves hype until it doesn't. By 2022, inflation, interest rate hikes, and a shift away from risky tech stocks caused a market-wide sell-off. Palantir, despite its fundamentals, got caught in the storm. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. A bad stock will not do anything except ruin your portfolio. That's why in Super Wealth Builders, you will learn the specific investing principle for long-term investors who want to make millions. Now, dollar cost averaging principle of investing is easy. But the harder part is finding great companies to invest in, which is why you need to join us in Super Wealth Builders team. Find the link in description if you are interested in building long-lasting wealth even for your children's children. Thank you. Wall Street just doesn't get Palantir. Here's the thing, Palantir isn't your typical software company. Most SaaS, software as a service, companies have a clear pricing model. Subscription-based revenue. Predictable growth patterns. Palantir? Nope. Instead, Palantir works on long-term, high-value contracts, not monthly subscriptions. Focuses on custom AI solutions, which means slower initial revenue but bigger payouts later. Has massive government contracts, which Wall Street doesn't always understand or appreciate. Investors possibly love companies like Microsoft or Salesforce because their revenue grows in a predictable, linear fashion. Palantir, on the other hand, plays the long game, which makes short-term investors nervous. Dependence on government contracts, another criticism. Too much reliance on government contracts. About 55 to 60% of Palantir's revenue was coming from government deals with agencies like the U.S. Department of Defense, the CIA, international military and intelligence organizations until recently. This is both good and bad. Good because government contracts are massive, long-term, and stable. The U.S. isn't going to suddenly stop funding military AI. Bad because investors want to see more commercial growth in industries like healthcare, finance, and manufacturing. To fix this, Palantir has aggressively expanded into the private sector, but Wall Street still possibly sees it as a government-dependent company. Profitability concerns. Until recently, for years, Palantir was unprofitable, which scared investors. But in 2023, that changed. Palantir finally became profitable for multiple quarters in a row. Cash flow positive. Debt-free and sitting on over $3 billion in cash. This is a huge shift. It means Palantir is no longer a money-burning tech startup, it's a legitimate, financially stable company. The future, is Palantir a sleeping giant? Despite its stock struggles, Palantir's future is looking brighter than ever. Here's why. The AI revolution is just beginning. Palantir is at the forefront of AI adoption in military, government, and enterprise markets. Commercial growth is accelerating. Palantir's revenue from private sector companies is growing faster than its government revenue. Defense spending is skyrocketing. With global conflicts rising, the demand for AI-powered defense systems is exploding. Palantir's AIP platform could be the next AWS, just like Amazon Web Services became the backbone of cloud computing, AIP could become the backbone of AI infrastructure. Is Palantir stock a buy? So, should you invest in Palantir? If you're a short-term trader looking for a quick flip, probably not, it's still volatile. If you're a long-term investor who believes in the future of AI, this could be one of the best opportunities of the decade. We're living in the AI gold rush. Companies are racing to integrate AI into everything, from self-driving cars to medical diagnoses. But here's the thing, AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. And guess what? Palantir is one of the best in the world at handling complex, high-stakes data. AIP, the operating system for AI in government and business. Palantir's AIP, Artificial Intelligence Platform, isn't just another AI tool, it's an entire ecosystem designed to help governments deploy AI for military operations. Assist corporations in automating business decisions. Integrate with any existing tech stack. Imagine a battlefield scenario, a military drone detects enemy movements, the AI cross-references satellite images, past attack patterns, and troop locations, AIP instantly recommends the best strategic move. This is already happening. The U.S. Army has tested AIP for real-time battlefield decision-making. Now apply this to businesses. A retail company using AIP could analyze customer data and supply chain disruptions to predict which products will be in demand next quarter. Note that my aim is not to support war, but rather to see that peace prevails if at all possible. As Alex Karp once said, I think scaring off enemies could be a good tool. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, if you are interested in learning how to find great companies and build lasting wealth, consider becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you. See you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.